Where did the big timer go?
I will summon you to where it is.
Oh, I was about to say, come to me. I am going to go answer that ping.
I got it.
I am not going to answer that ping. Actually, I was checking out.
So, hi, Ames.
Oh,
Oh, you can't see me pointing, so let me turn it. That is the bong. That's the bell. That is the actual bell. So the way it's supposed to work is you click this, that appears, and you click that. But what actually happens is you click that, it immediately rings the bell. So keep that in mind. So as where we are, hold on, stay here. Okay, so we are actually, you know where Vev's Manor is? We're behind that in the mountains.
Yeah.
So you just go through that.
Okay.
Yeah, and you'll get here. Hello.
Okay, probably want to make a note for next session to put all of our GM props here.
Yes. Yeah.
There's papers and stuff behind.
You got it.
Okay.
I'll make that note since I'll be headed out first. GM props. GM props. Hi, chat. Remind me of GM props. Not that I'm aware of. I don't have any.
It went as it usually does. It's a long tunnel. Nothing really out of the ordinary. But as you make it halfway in, for some reason something feels odd. It's only till you make it out of the portal that you look down and notice there is a tear in your hazmat suit.
Oh shit. Fuck. Okay. Well, I gotta.
I want to make a sound effect
that's
for it.
okay for the fucking best. Oh boy.
Throwing off your hunting rein.
Well.
I can only imagine.
Well.
I took the only hope of this town has at the moment.
Just in case you got a little lost, I know somebody that would appreciate this.
Yeah, GM props. So things like paper and stuff. And in fact, our town paper now is visible. You can actually see it. So let me go check up on.
Got to enjoy that.
Indeed.
Love it.
Ari has her thing on.
Then I shall see you shortly, my friend.
So one of Ari's nervous little ticks is this thing she does. I love it. It's one of her 100% unique things. She also, as a facilitator, can change the locks on her doors. Oh, that's just for me. I'm not feeling well, so I'm taking a half session just to rest. I hurt my throat over the last week, and I just had.
Someone care about. This is different.
Will do. You got it. I'm staying out of her POV because she has, as a facilitator, she has her UI turned on so she can see when the GMs are watching her. And I like actually not distracting people with my presence.
Good morning.
Morning.
That you, Cass?
You're certainly energetic this morning.
I think that's for the tear.
Nick now already had some.
Hello,
Oh,
you
but then
two.
some. Anything in particular, or just happy to start your morning?
Thank you. I would highly recommend following Oblivious today.
You are a treat.
There's nothing in particular. I am not running anything except for one letter that I sent. Oh, she got her thingy fixed.
I'll check.
If the papers will survive the trip to the base.
Yeah, the papers will survive the trip to the base. Technically, and out of
Fantastic.
character and in character.
that's being paid.
Thank you.
Are you in, people? So, one of the adjustments we made here, by the way, is we changed the audio volume.
Newspaper would survive all the way up to the UN base. If anyone
Dad,
else
did you have notes on this, or do you just want me to let me handle it?
But I don't know anything other than one exhibit.
So we changed the audio volume there, so it's a little lower. I'm going to follow.
He's expecting us. Don't worry.
Okay, I'll go get him.
I can't believe Capo has cat bug.
I'll leave you by the door. If you want, you can come. Have fun.
So I'm gonna look for Oblivious and see what she's up to. She's been out for 2 weeks. Ah, here we are.
Not in danger, you're here.
Then why are you going to tell me it? I don't. What are you saying?
That's why I'm asking. Do you want me to tell you? Something that can
You
help
can't
you.
ask somebody a question like that. What are you talking about?
You have your own head.
Seriously, like.
You can think, risks, and stuff.
Does it have something to do with this?
Potentially. But not directly.
I wonder if Miss Kaneko's crying.
It is
Crashing.
not the cause of this, if you're asking me that.
Well, I would hope you wouldn't have kept something like that from me.
I wouldn't.
Okay, so you want to tell me something that could get me hurt or in trouble? Like, what sort of...
Yes.
What?
That was an either
Both.
or... Well, then, I'd rather not get hurt.
The UN side, if you want to watch them,
But wait, if not knowing this, is this also going to get me hurt?
I'd reckon Timeless if he's streaming.
Probably.
I don't
I
know
know,
if
it's,
Lucas streams, but
the
one of the,
situation.
Well, then
those
you're just
two,
playing catch-20.
Oblivious here. Thank you for the follow, Elgear. Let me see who else is here. There's a whole bunch of them in here. I don't think Mao streams. Christy streams. So if you want to follow the spy story.
After all, we've seen lots of interesting.
Was it provoked by anything? Not that it warrants a stabbing.
Or Darth over there also, for the UN side. Those will be good point of views. I don't know if Louis, I think Yi does. So she would be good for those of you who like the foresty side of things.
Stargazing. We didn't set this up, so I don't remember whom exactly. Do you remember?
Repeat that question, sorry.
Some folks went stargazing, like I think 404 set up a camera and stuff like that. Do we want to give them any results?
We definitely do. We'll need to communicate with him to ping us or tell us so that we can relay that information to them.
How should we do this? Oh, maybe I can whisper in Tish's
You can
ear.
use GM voice too. To 404 if you wanted to.
But it seems to be handled.
Well, we don't want it to be direct, right?
Any reason to be alarmed? The only thing is
Sure, that'll work too. 404 will only be here for about an hour today.
Or at least I should ask, should you get that button?
We have a Silent and a Silers and a Sizzle.
I don't like that. It's not my sort of thing. But
I agree with you on that.
admittedly, I've been a bit hesitant because some things just don't really always add up.
Sure. Do you mean, like, how did we structure it?
And I know you're
How did we choose the participants, or more general in what is the RP
skill
about?
sets are weirdly varied for someone who's also a doctor and a researcher.
By the way, if I may take a moment here, take a look at Oblivious's use of
Can I say?
expressions.
I can do
to Martina
a lot of stuff.
that the tea was for.
I was told Nadia.
Did he deliver?
He's looking for Nadia.
Okay.
She's in the mess. He walked past her.
So, in
Did you
general,
remind him about Giomara's letter as well?
From, you know,
He's gonna handle it after he talks.
this is a roleplay based on the manga slash
Us a favor here.
anime Gate.
We want somebody to come tell Dr. Van Owens that the results from his nighttime star photography sessions have been processed in the lab. He needs that he should go check them.
Oh, okay, alright, you know, I don't...
Alright, let me go check.
So, it is based on Gate, the
He's in
manga
mess hall, I think.
slash anime, and it is a story about our modern world connecting to a fantasy world. The fantasy world has lots of unique... yeah, the anime was a lot quicker than the manga. I have watched and read both. Let's see, where is he? There he is.
The star fields that we took photos of. Yes.
Yeah, speaking of films, I was just told, your film studies just came in? I told they're in the lab currently if you want to check them.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you. I'll go check them out.
No, that's my report. I'll leave you to it.
Thanks. I'm gonna go check this out, see what I can do.
So, I will make this up.
So Silent actually has something for this. Do we want to grab her?
Morning.
Oh,
Yes, please do.
Go get your toast. I will have cigarette number 2. Get back to the lab.
Already.
What? Black coffee and cigarettes. Breakfast of champions.
I'm getting like a throw-in.
Silent.
Alright.
404 is going to check his star photography.
Let's
the
see
camera
what
he
we've
set up.
got here in terms of these black and
See his
whites
results.
of what we've
Do you
got
wanna narrate it
upstairs
for
in
him?
the heavens.
Sure.
He's in the lab right now and looking. He's about to ping the GMs. I'm beside him.
Grabs a printout, starts looking through.
You're up.
Can we do a comparison against our existing charts? See if anything lines up. This would be so much easier with a computer. I've got to send all this back to Earth. There's no way I can do this by hand. Unless I can find something that correlates positionally. Where was my one for north? Well, north is relative. I don't know where I am. I don't know when I am.
You're good, Silent. You just narrate whenever.
Picture of us making s'mores. Got to get that one framed.
Where is she?
Oh, okay. It was
That's
like, I
north.
didn't know if he was like waiting or...
He's already compared them. Just start anytime.
Let's get these put up on the wall in a bit of a wheel. If this is my cardinal north. Hello.
Present. As you look at your star charts, first of all, none of the stars line up with any known stars in the night sky of Earth. That being said, there are some very, very obvious similarities in other places. Namely, large and very prominent in the night sky, can see faintly what appears to be the well-known large Magellanic Cloud, one of the nearest galaxies to the Milky Way. Looks nearly identical from what you would see from Earth.
Oh, we gotta get a telescope on that.
You definitely do, bro.
If I can see the Magellanic Cloud, in terms of relative stars around it, if I can plot 6 points, using that as the 7th point, do I have the ability to triangulate any of the stars that I might be looking at from a different angle? I'm admitting that I can't do this immediately. It would be a work in progress.
Perhaps.
Oh, I'm gonna need to get out the slide rule for this one.
This particular, well, galaxy is currently low in the sky, setting early into the night.
Where would that put me if I was there? And it's visible to the naked eye. Is this visible to the naked eye or only when like through a focused lens?
Incredibly faintly. However, for a dramatic effect, the skybox is slightly more vibrant than what would be visible to the naked eye. But
role play.
You can take it as being able to see it.
Understood. Yeah, I need to go and get that film and do long exposure. All right.
4-4 here is our science nerd.
If I have that as a major point, when I look at sort of my radial skybox, as it were there any other noteworthy galactic features? If I know the direction of where that would be from my hemispherical position on Earth in terms of relativity, is there anything else that would be in sort of the same cone of effect that I would be looking for going back the other direction? Major constellations, anything like that?
Once again, absolutely none of the stars line up with any known positions of anything.
None of the stars line up. And brightest objects in the sky, do we have any moons or planets that are also in the same solar system that I can identify easily enough?
There are 2 moons that are unfortunately, for out-of-character reasons, not visible on the map. One is a large blue moon with rings. The other is a smaller red moon. You've been here for long enough to have seen both.
And any early risers in the night sky that I can start to positively identify as planets?
That...
You're allowed to tell me you're still looking because you're not sure yet. It's okay.
Iron deficiency anemia.
Ask me later.
Understood. Got it. So keep observing the night sky. We need more observational correlation. Yes. Well,
you can use Mangadex for that.
Millions of kilometers across and say it's a small start, but it's a small start.
Wait, what's it called again, May?
Iron deficiency anemia.
I'm gonna get these bundled up and sent back to Earth to see if we can get a confirmation from the other side with people who have actual computers.
Radio repeaters set up during downtime.
Of course.
Hello, GM present.
I want one.
Yes, you don't need a roll. Yes, you can have one.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, I must have clicked the wrong button. Yeah, I didn't want to roll. I thought I clicked.
Yes,
question.
You can have one. Sizzle, our dear friend Tur.
Can you roll anyways?
Sure.
Just so I feel like I didn't waste your time.
No, you never waste my time, but I will roll for you.
Thanks.
With a natural number, you're able to pull the spear. Sorry.
Oh no, I've got this one. So, as you attempt to lift it with your tiny, thin, weak-ass arms and your tiny, thin legs, your hands just slip along it, so sweaty and covered in dirt. Just... Your tail is poofed. Your ears fluff up. And with a final effort, It comes out, and you fall back. Luckily, the spear does not land upon you. But it is once again stuck in the ground. Yep.
Thanks, God.
You're welcome. He'll be able to take it after this.
Where are you taking the spear from?
I have no idea.
Oh my god. Alright, desecrating gray. I love it.
Alright, Cat, is Cat in here? Sorry.
Cat's up in GM1.
Do you know if the radio repeaters were set up during the downtime?
They
'Cause
were.
They are in the map. Okay. I'll let HP know.
Yeah. I believe the last one was in the Harpy.
I put them on top of the mountain. Do they actually get permission from the town to put it in the?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Wow, I didn't even realize you'd put them in the mountain. That's cool as hell. Thanks, Sizzle.
They are in direct line of sight all the way from the UN base to the town, to Vallis.
Holy shit. He is. Body burp. I want to tell him that his actions were noticed by the gods, but Hat Kid has enough of a sense of humor that he know I'm kidding, but I worry that other people would take that seriously. So now I'm just going to follow to see what kind of problems he's getting into, because I'm curious what he's going to break next. Oh, okay, he's going up. All right, so he's good.
Had the 7-Up with a kick in it. Except for yours had the little screw top.
Parmes or something.
Yeah, are we sure that whatever that was safe?
Trying to fill a certain seat, and if they fill that certain seat, they're more than almost guaranteed to be the Empire. Because I don't know if you heard about the elf thing, the Elven Revolution thing. The elves kind of revolted against the Empire, and so a seat on the big.
I'm sure things will be just fine.
Then that is job done. Oh goodness.
But before this rotation, it was the case that I was here simply. I see it now as being shackled up, but then I saw it as, you know, just taking a vacation.
GM present.
Just a quick question for you from a knowledge. Is what's up there new, or has that been around and I just haven't seen other characters?
That's new. It was built up.
New
Oh, sorry.
over the week. No, go for it.
Okay, thank you. Good to know. Thank you.
Good eye.
Before I get too far from it and forget again, the Crystal Heart has at least, well, we're working on an arrangement with the UN because, frankly, most of their soldiers don't have our currency and thus have a difficult time paying for things. So we're working on an exchange of supplies
is
for
almost at
our
the end, base.
currency, and then they can spend it here.
May, I think that Huckleberry is going to try and hack this Amiga. What kind of security measures would be on an Amiga 2000?
None. The fact it's an Amiga.
Okay.
That's a sick.
Oh,
I'll
do you
stay
want
here
me to
for a
grab you some
while.
water as well?
Yes, that would be perfect. Thank you.
All right. You know, to get some.
Okay, now.
Oh, I do know that we got some 7-Up. Would you like some 7-Up with it as well?
I would love some.
Oh, she's delivering the letters. That's so adorable. Let's see how our girls
No,
are
no,
doing.
no, no, it's not their cereal. Although I'm probably going to want to grab some of that as well. So.
But it is the fact that it would be associated with death. It is hard to see the kind of value that I would have
Oh.
this day.
You see. Do you know what I see?
Beef, where's the letter from, for Meshi? You know, the one that came.
I see someone wishes to have someone close and confide with.
Oh, no, so you can see lots of different documentation.
To have a friend who stand beside
You can
them.
see documentation
No matter
from the
what
Irish
happens.
government.
Maybe perhaps I'm wrong, but that is what I see through you.
Sears family.
You're not entirely. It's not even something that I thought I ever wanted.
And yet,
it's become
now
a bit
that you
more
have
of a
Sorry, me. Sorry for hot micing.
recent.
Always let me know if I'm doing that. Where's the document for Meshi?
Admittedly, you scare me quite a lot, Matea.
I hope in a good way.
You scare
Scare
me
you in a
because
bad way.
you scare me because you are genuine in how you feel, without any reservations about it. Very much like her. in
All
that
right,
regard.
right, lovely. Oh, okay.
Something I only
have
recognize
you your
because
rounds
I
and everything?
see a lot of similar traits.
All right, perfect, lovely, lovely. I'm just looking for something, as it were.
And yet
Beef,
over
you're hot like
time,
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
I cannot help but
My
feel like
audio
that
is like
she
completely
had
fucked
grown
up.
to hate me
Ames, it's in the drawer. She doesn't keep it locked. It's totally fine. I just had a brief question.
Myself.
Does Dunn know that Ashiro has
I would
the
hope that doesn't
the
happen
thing
to
on her?
you as well. Also, that's genuine.
May, do you know the answer to this?
GM present.
Oh shit! I mean, thanks.
You're welcome.
Hey, I don't know if it's a bug or if I should feel something, so I figured I'd ask. Better safe than sorry. If I start walking this way, look what happens. I don't know if it'll happen to you too, because I need to know if I'm being poisoned.
You are not being poisoned, but that is real.
Okay.
That is
okay.
actually
So
what you see as you walk into there.
So I wouldn't feel anything in particular or anything besides the mass confusion of what the fuck.
Sizzle, would you like
Any
to
physical attributes or anything?
let this dear cat know?
Yeah. As you step forward through the trees do get thicker, but it does get.
Sorry, Ames, run that by me again.
And with your keen cat eyes, which are usually fairly good.
Dunn wanted to know if she knew stuff about Ashiro.
I would say no. I would say China's security is very good.
Like, if there's anything else interesting other than the letter, I'm just.
I love that kid.
Forxie's asking about a man called Leopold. Do we know about that?
Doesn't ring any bells.
It doesn't ring any bells
Force is gonna be extremely
as of this
disorienting
moment.
the further he goes down.
That's perfectly fine. Just making sure. Thank you so much.
Lost
All right.
and turned around.
Yep.
Was my initial thought of the Dark Forest. I feel like I'm chasing people away.
It's fine, whatever you want to do with it. We'll figure out lore reasons later on.
Seems that some of the people from Valve was trying to come here, and we don't want that again. True. Actually, if you can, just stay here, and I'm going to...
GM present.
Hello.
Hello.
I am wondering, okay, so first of all, do we have the microscopes installed here for sciencey purposes?
I believe that those were
theater of
ordered
mind or
last
whatever?
episode, so yes. But if not, it's no problem.
Okay, yeah, it's no problem. We can theater of the mind it. I am currently checking the blood sample that I took from Mr. Darwin over here. I have a slight suspicion that I may know what it is, but I'm confirming it under the microscope. I am looking for a bacterial infection.
Give me a moment to check with him. Hello, sir. I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Is your condition actually a bacterial infection? You can just give me a yes or no.
A botulism.
Okay. Yes. Not only is it a bacterium, it is actually a chemical that bacterium is releasing. Botulinum. One of the most deadly chemicals that one is aware of.
I was supposed to have gotten the lab results from the dire bear that was sent in last week, which would we have that confirmed?
Give me one moment to check on
ask,
that one.
Advil for that one.
Yep. One moment. Hey, Advocate, are you free?
I'm sitting right beside you, man.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, go ahead and take over then for Cat. For Yi.
Yes, Shamar?
No, did the lab results from
Yes,
Earth
we already
come in
got 'em.
from the bear? Okay, so I
Yes.
did already get it. All right.
Yes.
So, right.
So I will tell you this from my perspective.
I appreciate that.
It is not as difficult as you would think, but what I would recommend doing is practicing. And start small. Start as if you haven't done NPC work, start as an NPC with a good group who wants to teach you things.
One of these days we really need to install a rope over here. Oh, good. Yep. This place is still wonderful for my allergies.
Hello, Lareth. Yes. Okay, all right. Let me summon a sizzle who knows exactly how to get there. Miss Sizzle, could I get you to Lirith?
What was that?
Can I get you to Lirith? She needs directions to the ruined farm.
Me, not so much.
On my way.
Say I brought the compass
Thank you,
with
ma'am.
me.
So
Alternatively, I can get the cowbells to get the fire.
that's what I would start with.
Outstanding.
Your guide has
Smart.
arrived.
Good.
So if you cannot find a good group that lets you the freedom to assist as an NPC, and I don't mean just being a monster that dies over and over again, I mean a group that asks for your input and lets you play characters that can talk. I would recommend going to a group called Waypoint and asking advocate for information.
Why would you want to do
to
that?
help out on missions and stuff.
Because they're in the way.
And that's how I start. Like that's how most of us start. And then over time, as you get more comfortable, perhaps
Oh, this is outside of the purview.
take a couple of ideas and propose a mission for somebody.
I mean, yeah, I guess. But
Do you know how trade routes work?
Tell you something. Something.
I'll take the one with Seer. I'll take the one with Seer.
You saw the flowers. Yes.
I did.
And you asked.
One that I know very well. Their name is.
Beef, run and grab it. Run and grab some
fact
water
that
real
they
quick.
are
Just give him one last second.
believed for a long time, but in that same breath, many who tried to cultivate them say that they take an eternity in themselves to ever sprout.
Yes.
It is,
A full
in a sense,
year.
an
in
ironic
fact.
name.
A full year, in fact, from seed to bloom. And yet, here they are, flourishing in my garden. You asked the question. Were they sent to me in full bloom? The answer is no, they were not. And now I know the next question in your mind. How, then, are they flowered in this garden?
Perhaps that special song that they feel. Like I said,
come.
They sing a far different song than the other flowers and plants here.
Give me your hand. Now. Watch. As you do, seems to glow and resonate the magic that is flowing through it from Lutea. The plants grow, they flourish, they shimmer in her magic. What was once harvested from the jasmine flowers rebloom in mere moments, ready to be harvested again. The roses take on a brilliant shimmer, seemingly growing even more. And that song
Good morning,
you heard
Miko.
seems to resonate with it.
How are you? My favorite circle friend.
I suppose this answers the question of how you were able to have such a steady supply of those things that I love so dear.
Oh, Ari.
Mine
Ow.
is the gift of nature. I'm sorry. Forgive.
No, it's alright. I just was expecting that to be something you asked of me.
Mine
Love these
is
two.
the gift of nature. To make things grow. To make things bloom.
That sense you give more
So,
life than
yes, yeah, ATK was,
for all that they profess about the
they were pretty open, but it wasn't really a experience where you could learn how to GM much as a support character. That's why I kind of recommend Waypoint.
life-giving ability in a mere seconds than centuries I've seen.
This one is for you. This rose is for you. You are... As I said...
Is she blushing?
You're seen as a symbol of family.
Trin, I forgot to go over
And
this
you've
in the
become
meeting,
someone
but do you remember that Nadia...
I feel belongs in my...
To have the meeting with Nadia about the CIA stuff.
I know you'll take good care of it. You would see that it's not cut at the stem. The roots are still there. Should you need help taking care of it, be happy to come by.
This is for... So the nice thing is if you join as support staff...
Yes.
Oh, poor Miko. Other Miko, not this Miko.
I'm sorry, no one's ever given me something before. Let alone something that has this much meaning attached to it. I'm not sure how to react. I'm not sure how normal people react to that regard.
Sorry.
I haven't had much
Everyone
practice
reacts
with that.
differently.
And
there is nothing wrong.
If you're willing to help out, they will let you learn that process of how to be a GM. And so that's what I mean about
Someone who has become near and dear to me.
learning your own RP. Is
One who
you start
has
by
decided to
practicing
share and open up
as a
their
character in
feelings
an
to
NPC.
me.
I will get you some information when I finish,
Seeing as we were exchanging
which
at
will be
least something
shortly
of
here.
Note.
Oh!
Earlier, I mistakenly thought that you were talking about both of us. You said we who are long-lived. You wouldn't have to worry about me disappearing for any if I were to disappear, it would not be because of that.
Well.
I've told you I've been around a while.
I'll pass on this one for now. Sorry, Hackett.
It has been many whiles.
And I would
I
hope.
suppose in a way that is why I understand the song that I heard without needing to see it.
Two of my favorite girls
Now that I
interacting.
have, it is that much clearer.
It's really weird
vibrant.
because they're both real life friends of mine too.
And most assuredly,
And
just
Ari
as I told you.
is a wonderful role player. Justice here is learning.
Everything about this, everything about you is
I'm gonna go head over to Valis and try to be there. Just on I'm kind of like
these petals.
stymieing some of the people that are going over to.
Although she may disagree with the
base because it's starting to get a bit congested there.
Sadly. Maybe
All
not.
right.
Like I said, the people that she seeks to emulate do not deserve her.
I have to leave. Oh, Ames got it. Okay.
All the other ordnance in the area. Destroying every... No, I'm kidding. It breaks your toe. Completely immersed.
I was like, that's a really lackluster way of saying it. Yeah, it explodes or whatever, killing you instantly. You fucking happy, Jack Alley?
It's very hard metal. It appears to be hollow.
Love that more than anything.
Two different sides of RP.
If you are willing.
I've already spent more time than I usually would say that I should around you. Okay, that might make sense why I say that, but...
Yeah.
For now...
Yeah. That's what makes
since it
RP
has already
fun.
gone past a point of no return, I should say.
I try to move out of her eye
I'm
line
trying
so
to
she doesn't
enjoy
see
it.
me.
Having people like you around is making it easier to do so.
Huh.
sharing your company.
Poor Miko. Other Miko. Miko is Ariana's character.
Try to go and give this somewhere proper to plant it. My hands make for a very poor flower pot.
Well, all you really need to do, find a small place to plant it, and you can, in a small bowl perhaps, of soil. Just water it a little bit every day, and give it plenty of sunlight.
And that won't be a trouble at all. Having that central house is very easy to get good angles for sunlight. I would move it every bit of the day if I had to, so it had the best view of the sun.
They're totally got the Yuri energy going on, don't they? Sorry, I'm talking over them.
And if those moments are measured in years rather than minutes.
No hitting on my girl.
I will tell you one thing at least. Should we see something worrying appear on the flower, come find me. After all,
I'm quoting this.
can help it grow.
I'm glad that you were able to do something so beautiful with magic. All I can do is
Thank you, Miko. I hope she doesn't check.
something far less noble.
You want to talk about it? Then welcome to.
Like I said, if I did, I fear it would change a lot if I were to.
Oh, did she look at her chat?
Last petal fall away.
I shouldn't spoil her mood. I'm sorry. I'm a bad person.
Do you not trust me, Nico?
Oh. Oh.
Because I would see that lotus bloom.
She did give her the lotus.
I trust you.
It's me, I don't trust me. Yes! Thank you, Ari. I love you so much.
And pride. Should you choose, you want to talk, come find me. And I will happily take the time to sit with you, and to listen, and to not judge.
Not judge,
Can I
huh?
get someone to summon me to Hat Kid? So I can get
Going
this
to
back to him quickly.
find somewhere to put this.
Where? Sorry?
To Hat Kid.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Something happened here. Something terrible happened here.
Touches ground.
Something terrible happened here.
Make it a right choice.
She went back home. Okay, let's go find Ari. Ari. Oh! She floofed. Look at that girl.
Okay. Character broke his toe and took one of the shells from the battlefield and a spear.
This is not like me at all.
Damn it, stop it.
She's passing every test I give her with flying colors.
Damn it. Ari, stop looking at me. I'm trying to hide. I'm trying to stay out of your point of view. Oh, that poor dear. You know, if I wasn't watching her, she'd still do it. Yes. She, so her character is going to send a letter today to, good, I'm glad she hid that.
Compose yourself, you. I don't know how to do this.
She has previously had another younger one that she cared about.
I'm glad that I didn't eat any dire bear, which is anyone else who has eaten it may also be sick. Do you know anyone of that description?
Wait, eaten what?
He ate the dire bear meat from the dire bear that he killed a couple of days, well, a week ago, I guess now.
I sort of learned what that thing is on the hill.
Oh.
What is it?
One of the UN people said that it was something called a radio tower, something like that. It's supposed to be for communicating long distance.
What, you mean that thing over there?
Oh, so it's like the thing that, yeah, they were telling us about with the boxes, yes.
Sort of like that.
Yeah.
So here's one of the skills of a good role player here.
Roshida, fuck me.
Look at the body language between these two. Miko, Ariana, is moving closer to Lotia, Sierra's character. You see? You see how they're close together?
What?
If anyone is throwing up, don't get near them. Apparently there's some illness that Maklo caught from eating the dire bear meat, and, well, we're slimes. It's transmitted via bodily fluids.
Is Maklo okay?
She apparently has the solution and is helping him now. Apparently has the solution and is helping him now.
That was for Kappa.
I will warn you. I know that you probably
my apologies.
wouldn't anyways, but I know that you probably
I should probably
I don't know
write
if he offered anybody around here any of that time or anything he got. I don't know if he offered anybody around
You didn't eat any of that, I hope. You didn't eat any of that, I hope.
He thinks he got cursed by eating it. I sent him to Muselfink to hope that maybe the apothecary might have some.
Hi, Luna. I love you too. Thank you for following. Wow. Look at these girls right here. Look at these hot girls loving each other. I love the body language that Ari is pulling off right now. Sierra's about to crash. Let's see Sierra's stream real quick. Sierra.
So if you hear about anybody trying to ask where the
Or
diabetes
only
is,
Maklo, but apparently more of the UN people ate the meat.
Okay, right.
Oh, she had a full crash. Is she talking? Nope. 100% lost her. I think her computer might have died. If
almost a week now ever since he ate it. So sometime between when he hunted it and
yeah.
now he ate it.
I'm present.
Oh, okay. I saw it disappear, so I was like, oh no, did it go away? I had a question about if the person that I was stuck in a room with the vomit that wasn't cleaned up, if that is contagious or not.
Not unless you eat it.
Okay, was double checking. Got it.
No worries.
Was double checking. Ayo.
It was the botulism. Yep.
I would hate to have to check everything else that we
I have nothing to add. Just
had somehow spread to anything else. If there's something
What's up, Red?
wrong with that.
nothing to add, just blowing kisses.
Okay, thank you.
I was trying to get him to Muselfink to I could, because I thought he was totally
I
just
was
gonna
about to
die.
whisper, but then I saw you there. I figured it might have been something like that, but.
Excuse me while I shove a camera in your face.
Oh, please come on over. Anything for my adoring fans. Mwah. Wait, can I do a love?
Go ahead, do a pose. There we go.
No, I think this is as much pose as I can get, unfortunately. I'm so sorry.
It's alright.
Mwah.
There you go. Miss Vixen.
I'm waiting for them to finish a conversation down there, but I'm getting a little bored, so.
I see. That explains things. Well, madam, don't let me
Sorry
interrupt
about
your...
that.
No, it's no worries. We're here to have fun, right? Enjoy yourself, you elegant troublemaker who has begun the
I
mystery of her existence.
I'm so excited. Fingers.
Is your back? No.
I suppose it depends on what kind.
Just
What did you have in mind?
There she is.
I'm trying to gather up a
been
meeting
really,
sometime
really
today of
upsetting.
as many hunters as I can to try to get people to go hunting for provisions for the town. Because winter's coming and we're getting kind of low on food.
It has been a while since
I
I've
reset my camera up too, I think.
hunted, but
Crap.
I could be present for that. At the very least, offer help.
We still have... So... Sears was an entire thing. Girls indeed.
That would be nice. Having as many people as...
Walking that way.
I see you sneaking off.
Hello.
Give me like
Hi.
5 minutes.
I need to figure out what happens if they mixed both of the antidotes together. Alright.
Both?
Yeah.
1 second.
You can only play 9 so fucking long.
Okay. Anything else I should be aware of before we get this going?
May I have been following the film with you talking about?
Hi, May.
I have no clue. I do not know what antidotes he got.
And we'll be back
Yeah, no. I'm not going to give you any more medication at this point. What I'm going to do is get you rehydrated. So, I
We'll just say he's okay
you
unless you have something fun for him.
not only consume blood, but you also have blood pumping through your veins. If I were to nick you somewhere, you'd bleed, right?
Yeah, we'll see.
So, like, okay. You know what, like...
I love
You know
how
what
people...
poetry is, right?
I mean...
Is try to cultivate good relations with
Indeed.
at least
That's-
the people of
that's
Valis,
what a
if
lot of
not
them
the
want.
wider if it were framed like that as a good way to engender good relations
Yeah.
between the people here,
Engender community.
I'm sure there would be some that would be probably more helpful on that front.
Mhm.
However, they may also not be fully aware of the reality of how harsh the winter can get in making travel here, and ultimately, struggling supplies on our part could mean struggles for them. I do not know how they gather their material. I'm sure they likely use the meat means of the divide in order to do so, but
what if
they may perhaps be
they aren't
sympathetic
able to
to
do
that.
all the time? You know, we might be able to convince them to be like, hey, it benefits both of us. You know, so.
Well, if you
Alright.
would like to pitch that
Well, I'm
case
hitting about
and
my hour
someone
limit
else
here.
who is
So.
familiar with the reality of
Oh, she was tired.
that
That's
is
right. She
like,
was
I
very,
am
very
more than
tired.
happy to
I wanted to
come
make
with
sure
you and
Ava was okay.
present them.
Basically, if we lose any of our participants, we do a health check, or we try to, if they want to talk to us, or talk with us, I should say. So, with Ava leaving, I wanted to make sure she's okay, but I recall at the meeting, she mentioned that she was really tired. Wardens ran long. With that said, I am probably going to be ending here. What I am going to do, actually, so...
It's the best way to conquer a people, isn't it?
Jesus. What I am going to do, once Seer gets in, I want to make sure Seer's okay before I go. But I am going to send you off to Miss Christy G. Christy there is one of our new members to our community, to the VR chat community, if you can believe it. This is not just her first RP, but pretty much her first time in VR chat. She came to us all fresh. Did we lose Seer? I don't see Seer anymore. Let me go back. Okay, good. So she's loading. Well, thank you, my dear. You know, now it's my turn to go watch you. Oh, she can't. Oh, no.
Okay, well. Also, I apparently loaded into a version of the map that I'm not supposed to technically see, which is interesting.
Let's see. What's the map status? Social. Worlds.
This is weird. This is very frustrating.
Worlds apart. By Sizzle. Send a request to the Seer. Seer. Whoa. So I will
I'm
go.
not gonna fiddle with the camera. I'm just gonna go straight into the instance and see if I can join that way.
I will go take care of Miss Seer here. But Christy, yes, is a new member to VRChat, and what I'm going to do is wish you all to take good care of her and welcome her as a streamer and such. This is her second time streaming VRChat. She's a wonderful person, and we were really lucky to have her. We're really blessed with the participants we got, both old and new. She's one of the newer ones, and I'm really, really happy with that. I'm really glad we got new people. In addition to those, you know, who we have experience with, people we've worked with before, or those we've seen. So, please do go appreciate her for me. Tell her hello and wish her well. Sorry for the short stream today. I am not feeling well, but hopefully I will get Seer taken care of also. Oh, right.
Nope, I can't answer this. Why?
I am going to reply to you, El Guerra. So before I send you off, let me answer your question. You asked how to join. VRChat had a boo-boo for Seer. So let me go home. So, role-playing. I am going to recommend to you a community here. This one is a fantasy community, so it's like this place. They are called Waypoint. They are open to anyone who wishes to join. Oh my gosh, what the? Okay, there we go. They're open to anyone who joins. And they're a good place to start. You will have to find an avatar to use. That would be my recommendation. They have... I don't know if there's any worlds that have good examples, but Karita's world is always a good one. And of course, you can ping me there if you want to ask me any questions, because there's others. But for now, I'd like to actually send you over to Miss Christie there. Did I send everyone over? I did. Oops. So for all of you who are still with me, have a wonderful night.